What's going on, guys? It's your boy YoTreezzy back with another video. You already know. Today's video gonna be another Tokyo Revengers video, but instead of it being a character analysis, today I will be talking about how the many deaths of one Hina Tachibana affect the story and events of Tokyo Revengers. Now, this story will contain spoilers for the Tokyo Revengers manga, so if you are not caught up to the manga or have not seen some of these deaths in the anime, we greatly appreciate if you could leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe, and then put the video on mute to help me out. Now, into the video. Tachibana Hina is really the diving off point of the whole story of Tokyo Revengers. She's the whole reason that Takemichi keeps going to the past and the reason why he wants to change the future so badly. Her death in the start of the story really not that big of a deal to us at first until Takemichi was pushed onto the train tracks that fateful day. When Takemichi is sent to the past, he realized that he had the chance to save Hinata's life. Alongside that, he realized that this would take a lot of time and some painful, traumatizing errors. Hinata's first death comes via the Tokyo Manji gang in the future, or I guess which is really the present. Alright, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The way Tokyo Revengers is set up, it makes me think that the past is really the present, and that the present really is future. But anyway, in the original timeline, Hinata's death comes by way of her car being hit and then crashing into the side of a building, then catching flames soon following. And all I gotta say is that that's a real tough way to go out, if I'm being honest with y'all. Like, the initial car crash is already rough enough, but then you crash into a building, then your car gets set on fire. Like, bro, you couldn't have a gruesome way and a down bad death. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all for real. But her tragic and gruesome death makes the national news in Japan. This leads to our main character, Takemichi, seeing this and thinking about it all day, which is kind of sort of leads to the entire story of Tokyo Revengers. The second death of Hina Tachibana is served up to us on the silver platter this time. We actually get to see her full death this time, which I think is pretty cool. But instead of a random member of Tomon, it is actually Takemichi's closest friend, Akun. If you need a refresher on who exactly it is, I will give a quick recap on this man's character. Akun is a past leader of Takemichi's middle school gang, quote-unquote. He has pinkish-purple pompadour, but in the original timeline, he became a foot soldier for the long-gone and corrupt Tokyo Manji gang. In the end, he meets up with Takemichi, calls him the crybaby hero, then proceeds to jump off the roof of a building that they were talking on, which also happens to be a front business for the future Tokyo Manji gang. But back on topic. This timeline, Akun has followed his dream and become a hairstylist. Takemichi goes to him in the present and finds himself in front of a hair salon where Akun is a student training. Him and Takemichi go for a walk, but during that, Takemichi has to go to the bathroom. But while he is on his way, he sees a guy who he's been fighting against for the last few arcs, and who is kind of his mortal enemy at this point, Teddy Kiseki. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Make sure to look out for a video of him within the next 2 weeks. Hopefully, I'm gonna get that out to y'all. But this makes Takemichi worried, so he runs out of the bathroom and finds the two cars crash into one another. The first car, we see Akun slumped over the driver's side door. In the car, we see Hina and the passenger driver just sitting there. Takemichi runs up to the car and tries to free her from the car, but it's no use because Hina cannot move her lower body. Her lower half is kind of pressed up against the dashboard thing on the car or whatever it is for real. But nonetheless, she cannot move or be saved. So he tells Takemichi to go, leave her, to save her himself. So Takemichi fumbles and falls out of the car just in time to see both of the cars burst into a ball of flames in front of his eyes. Yo, I'm going to keep it a $150 with everybody watching this video. Takemichi is down bad with all these deaths, bro. Because he just sees the love of his life, die over and over again. But we're not here to be talking about that. I already did a video on that a few weeks ago. If you want to go hear my thoughts on Takemichi's character and how he affects the story, go watch that video. Now for the final death of one Hina Tachibana. Now we don't directly see this death, but we see the before and the after of it. So I'm about to dive into it right now. In chapter 75, we see future Takemichi tell Akun to come into his office. And these are the exact words that follow. I have called you here for a certain reason. I want a certain person to be wiped out. I don't know who or what they are, but it doesn't matter. What's important here is that they are getting Tomon's way. He continues to say, I didn't want to make you do this, but if it's not done, Kiseki's going to be on my ass. Am I clear? After this, we see another video that was recorded of Takemichi after the fact that Hina had died. In this video, we see Takemichi in his future office throwing things around and slamming a chair on the ground. He says, he set me up, goddammit. He starts to yell, Kiseki is the devil. I didn't know that the one he would be killed was her. So, yeah, Takemichi kind of ordered Akun to kill Hina in the way of the previous death mentioned in this video. This breaks Takemichi in ways that we cannot imagine. He feels guilty that he killed Hina, even though the Takemichi that we have been following this whole time didn't do it. But yes, he technically did kill Hina Tachibana. While this breaks Takemichi, it kind of lights a fire under both Hina's little brother, who's the police officer that we know and love, and Takemichi. After showing Takemichi this video, Hina's younger brother, whose name I cannot pronounce and won't try to pronounce, starts to scream at Takemichi and tells him that he is the only person that could change their terrible future. So this is the final death so far in Tokyo Revengers. This death is definitely the one that hurts us and Takemichi the most out of all of the deaths of Hina. All of these deaths need to happen for the story to move on and progress the way that it has. And the story would not be to this place in the current chapter without all of these deaths. But at the start of this arc, Tenjiku, we might be in store for yet another death of Hina Tachibana. Personally, and this is all just my opinion, I hope we don't have to see that again. So I hope and pray that Takemichi succeeds. So, what do you guys think of these deaths of Hina Tachibana? Did you like them, hate them? Do you want to see her die again? If you do, not gonna lie to you, my guy, that's kind of fucked up. But anyway, I had real fun making this script in this video. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. And I know I missed a part where Takemichi went back to the future, but that's not really it. She just didn't die. They lived a happy life. I mean, Takemichi, I guess he basically died, but he just got sent back to the past. So I know I missed a part where he went back to the future, but in the end, that doesn't really matter since, she was still alive in that future. All right, but this has been YoTreezzy. Make sure y'all keep it easy. I'm out. Peace.